Welcome back. Before I begin, I'd like to point out that I'm a gigantic fucking idiot. You're probably noticing that my inventory has taken a severe change since the last video. There's a good reason for that. You see, earlier tonight I sat down to try to record the Chapter 3 videos. Part of that process involves clearing out my movie folder. Of course, I had forgotten that there was a video in Chapter 2 that I hadn't uploaded yet. I ended up deleting it. So I was stuck with no choice but to go back and replay the first two chapters and make a replacement video. On the plus side, I did end up doing slightly better. So I have a bit more money than I used to. I got a lot luckier with some of the ammo types, like the handgun. I'm really stocked up on that. And I also found a treasure that I completely walked past. This Beerstein. You find this on the bridge. Remember that area I pointed out as a boulder section, and there was these two guys on this bridge that was inaccessible? You're actually supposed to grappling gun up there, and you find that in a barrel somewhere. So I just whipped out the sniper rifle, picked both of them off, walked right up there, and grabbed it. And part of this involves those cat's eyes that I've been finding. Why have I been finding them? Because they fit inside this, like so. And that settles that. So I should have a decent amount of extra money once I finally get to the next chapter. But enough talk. Time for a boss fight. That's one of the Bella sisters. They work exactly like Salvatore. I fought one of those before. And I'm using the exact same strategy I used last time, which was to simply run through everybody so that I have everybody on one side, detonate the explosives, and just take care of these people as they come. With a lot of kicking and shooting. Sadly, I can't kick and shoot at the same time, so I'd only have to take half as long to do this. Unfortunately, this doesn't seem to be working as well as it did last time. Last time I made the explosive take out everybody. Then I just had to sit here and wait for this chick to show up. Then I could just keep shotgunning her repeatedly. Doesn't look like that's happening. So instead, a lot of shotgun. And when she's down, go up, give her a couple slashes. Once she starts getting up though, run like fuck. She will cut your head off. Also, don't be afraid to let her get a little close. 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Normally you could get 5 off, that's why I was counting. But it looks like I should have stopped at 4. She seems a bit faster than the previous ones. Maybe it's how they're going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, see, that's how it's supposed to look. They just start getting up at 5. That's the lift activation key I need. But first, let's check out this thing. This is a huge warehouse. This is going to be important later. Leon comes through here. It's really hard to miss. Did I get the herb? Yes, I did. Okay. It's very important. There's a storyline, important boss fight that goes on here. Really hard to miss. Ah, looks like there's still somebody in here somewhere. Let's see where he is. Strange. Didn't happen last time. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Kick. And he ends up at the bottom of the ladder. Let's see if I can... Nah, he's too fast. Gonna have to wait till he gets up here and then take him out. A little high. Extra crispy. handgun ammo. Plenty of handgun ammo. Yes, yes indeed. Red herbs too. In case anybody's curious, combining a red herb in with a yellow herb does not make it work better. I don't think it does anyway. And combining multiple yellow herbs together also doesn't increase your health bar more than just using one will. Leaving that barrel there, that's going to be important. Some green herb. Because we all love green herbs. Herbal remedies in Resident Evil, they actually work. Unlike in the real world, where they do nothing. Except drain your wallet. They are quite good at draining your wallet. Bingo. Yeah, I just felt like doing that. A full herb combination. And we have another instance where they don't dissolve. And yes, if you shoot their chainsaw, you actually can damage them that way. I don't do that. I just use the shotgun a lot. They're one of the few enemies where I really use that. Occasionally you can use the TMP to pretty good results. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, explosives took care of that guy. Looks like I'm not going to be able to shoot the explosives in mid-air. But I was able to shoot it out of his hand. Lucky shots. Sometimes they just happen. Like that. Critical hit. Blows his head clear off. Problem solved. And a slight detail change. Now that it's night, everybody has glowing eyes. I do mean everybody. People all over the staircase. I'm pretty sure this is the last one though. And to my good fortune, his head didn't explode. That's the castle off in the distance. That's going to be important later. Pretty sure chapter 3 set there, actually.
Welcome.
Let's chat up the merchants.
What are you buying?
Of course, there's still nothing worthwhile to buy.
Come back.
I was hoping he might have had a first aid spray left lying around. Seemingly, that's partially random. Okay, fuck. I should have put my lift activation key in. Because that activates the lift. But on the plus side, for Ada, the lift is a lot easier than it is for Leon. You just have to jump on board and ride it to the top. No fights, no puzzles, nothing weird. It's very easy. But very unfun. Cause hey, where's the fun in taking it easy? I have no idea. Look around. There shouldn't be any enemies in this area. There wasn't the last time. I recall standing up there and looking around with the sniper rifle quite a bit though. So I guess I did cut a bit of time off of this video by not doing that. I was like, I know there's going to be enemies down there and I'm going to get ambushed. And then I came down here and there was nobody, and then I felt like an idiot. It was hilarious. Won't open. This must be where that little runt I've read about is holed up. I wonder who that could be. Yeah? The best antagonist in the game, of course. Saddler? Who fucking cares about Saddler? It's all about the Salazar. angry midgets make the best villains. There's a typewriter that I didn't use, and I likely won't use this time, because the chapter ends very, very soon. If I'm not mistaken, there was a yellow herb around here somewhere. Could be wrong, though. Could be wrong. Looks like I'm wrong. Alrighty then. And when I say everybody has creepy glowy eyes, yes, even the merchant has glowy eyes of doom. Spooky. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's enough of that.
Welcome.
And his inventory should be exactly the same.
What are you buying?
Although I am
What are
going
you
to get rid
selling?
of some of this extra crap I have lying
Is
around.
that all? Is that
Grenades,
Thank
not
you.
using them. Those eggs I might sell in the next chapter. There is some stuff to
Is that all straight?
buy, I think.
Thank you.
Go
Is
bangle.
that all? Thank you.
And I can't sell that yet. There's still one more eye in this level.
Come back.
And I do know where it was, because I found it. I was like, wait, I have all these eyes. I don't have anything to put them in. Did I miss an item? Then I was like, oh shit, I actually did miss an item. And then I kicked myself repeatedly. And yes, my inventory, OCD, is kicking in again, like it always does. Everything has to be arranged in neat little piles. This door is locked. And we get more character development on Luis. Apparently he's a vagrant now. I'd like to hear his story. His version of Resident Evil 4's events. Maybe in an upcoming remake. We can call it the Vagrant Story. It will be very funny. If you get the joke. Most people won't though. Because most people hate fun. Ammo all over the place. Gee, I wonder why. I mean, does this area look familiar to anyone? To anyone at all? If it doesn't, well, either you haven't played the game or your memory is sort of failing you. First aid spray. And the last remaining cat's eye. Ah, finally, everything lines up in perfect little arrangements. Oh, not quite. There we go. That is a thing of beauty. Good God, I need fucking help. Seriously, I need some sort of psychological counseling. Clearly. I have the most organized inventories ever. Then games have to go and be complete dicks by making like really gigantic inventories and not putting in some sort of auto arrange function. It annoys the fuck out of me. Okay. Here comes the fun part. Yep. There's Big and Ugly. Let's bring him down here. Shoot him in the head a bunch of times. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You getting way too close, son. Getting way too close. And quick time event, quick time event, quick time event. Yes, Ada can do this shit too. Of course, I'm pretty sure he dies faster if you just shoot him in the back. But hey, since Wen was doing the smart thing and the easy way, part of my plan for anything. Now, I'm all about the big, annoying ways of doing things. We have the mash buttons and everything. Oh! Almost. And a shitload of money. And he is dead. You could just run past him and not fight him at all. But I felt it would be appropriate to fight him. Oh no, my symmetry. There we go. Oh, damn it. That's still gonna bother me, but I don't give a fuck. Seriously, I'm not shitting you. That's actually... yeah. I really remembered this boss being quite a lot harder than it was. I'm not sure if it's just like bad pro mode memories or if it's Resident Evil 5 flashbacks, but I seem to recall having a bit of a hard time with that guy. But he seemed easy enough. I don't know what it is. But that will bring us to the end of this chapter. Up ahead, we have another fairly important set piece in this game. Really, you cannot miss this. It should be quite obvious what I'm talking about. And let's get up here and end the chapter.
I forgot something. You guys go on ahead.
Louis.
Hey, señorita. Got a light and some smokes to go with it to make my day?
Where's the sample?
Okay, we skipped the foreplay. As a matter of fact, I was just going to get it. Where's the love, baby?
Sounds like fun to me. Just hurry up.
Okay, lady. Where do you stand on all of this? Exactly what kind of group are you working for?
There are some things in the world better off not knowing. This is one of them.
Fine. I can take a hint. I don't care who you are, as long as you get rid of that old man and his religious friends.
End of chapter 2. And hopefully this time I will not accidentally delete it. Fingers crossed. Got through without dying that time. Of course, I fucked up in chapter 1 pretty badly. I killed a lot of people, and my hit ratio is still pretty shit. But hey, whatever.
Among all the people involved in this, Luis Serra has the least entanglements. He works for no organization, preferring to move on his own. I'm the one who told the organization of his importance. I did it because I like him. His history betrays an enthusiasm I once shared. It was a stroke of luck that I happened to intercept his email for help. It seems he can't trust the police, so he sent the email to an old friend from college. He must have thought his friend was still alive. At any rate, that's how I managed to find him. Apparently, he's been conducting his own investigation of the cult while doing research on Las Plagas. A brilliant scientist. He's accumulated a pile of data and pieced it all together. Must be why Sadler hired him. Too bad Sarah's snooping has aroused his suspicion. When I told him who I was, he practically begged to be taken into custody. He needed protection. He said, I have no love for Las Plagas or this stupid cult. I want out. I just want peace and quiet again. I ordered him to bring me a Master Plaga specimen, a sample for evidence. Looks like he's one of the few people whom Sadler actually trusts. Tracking him down and getting my hands on the sample shouldn't be difficult. I doubt the cult will take kindly to his escape, though. I'll have guide this along, if I want it to go smoothly.
And a massive text dump of everything she just said, which I will not be reading. And 3 chapters remaining. 1 for each of these reports. Save game, yes. And just to be sure, this time I'm making a separate save file in a different slot. Just in case. So hopefully this shit will not happen again. Okay, so that is chapter 2 down. Chapter 2 is done, and we shall pick this up in a moment when I start the chapter 3 recording. See you then, people.